He should be impeached. This is dereliction of duty by the commander-in-chief. This makes it harder to fight future wars.
I'm sorry. Did he just say this makes it harder to fight future wars?
This makes it harder to fight future wars.
Future wars? He's talking about future wars? Lindsey Graham is already planning our next war? We haven't even finished up this one, and he's already planning our next war. You know, this is why Lindsey Graham is a bachelor. He never got married. He never found the right woman because he's got a wandering eye. He cannot commit. Look at him. He cannot commit to one war. He's insatiable. He is just a stud. There's always a better war over the horizon. Like, I bet when Lindsey Graham was fighting in Afghanistan or sending troops into Afghanistan or Iraq, he was thinking of another country while he was doing it to Afghanistan and Iraq. That's the kind of stud Lindsey Graham is. And that's why he's a bachelor. Like, he's shoving the men into Afghanistan, and Afghanistan thinks, oh, Lindsey Graham must really want to destroy us. But he was fantasizing about another country like Iran, perhaps, or Pakistan. Lindsey Graham, this is why he's a bachelor, because he's, you know, men, they're all alike. They cheat. They're never happy with the war they have, that wandering eye that so many men have. Well, it turns out that Lindsey Graham is actually monogamous. He is committed, it turns out, to a permanent war. This is from Bob Woodward's book, Fear. It came out on, would be September 12th, 2018. So this is what Bob Woodward writes. You've got to tell Trump how this ends, Vice President Mike Pence told Senator Lindsey Graham at one point regarding the war in Afghanistan. It never ends, Graham told Trump. It's good versus evil, and good versus evil never ends. See? Lindsey Graham is just for war in general. You know, he loves war. He says it's a constant battle against good and evil. He told Trump that war is basically a permanent state of nature, and we just have to keep fighting. And then he made a mistake with Trump. According to Bob Woodward, Lindsey Graham accidentally said that we have to keep fighting Islamo-fascists all over the world forever because, and this was the mistake, he said they're like Hitler. Big mistake. That's not how you sell Donald Trump on war. And once Lindsey made the mistake of comparing the Islamo-fascists to Hitler, Trump decided, well, why would we want to kill Hitler? Why would we want to kill fascists? And so Trump wanted out. He wanted to get out of Afghanistan. But there's a little problem with getting out of Afghanistan. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Tough questions for his national security advisor, Susan Rice, on CNN's State of the Union with Candy Crowley.
Point blank, did the U.S. negotiate with terrorists for his release?
Well, first of all, we didn't negotiate with terrorists.
Should that exchange be made? Should that kind of a swap be entertained with terrorists?
You know our policy on that, Michael. We don't either negotiate or make exchanges or pay ransoms. We think that results in just more cash floating around with these very hateful characters.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Why haven't we heard the president say the United States does not negotiate with terrorists? Is that still the U.S. policy?
Well, of course it is, Peter.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Taliban, great negotiators, tough fighters, great negotiators.
I guess we do negotiate with terrorists.